This is the Board of Education meeting for which adequate notice under the Open Public Meetings Act was provided by written notice on May 4th, 2017 to the Courier News, the Echo Sentinel, the Star Ledger, Tap Into Warren, and the clerks of the Borough of Watchung and the townships of Greenbrook, Long Hill, and Warren. Roll call, Mr. Stiles.
Ms. Barone?
Here.
Mr. Collins?
Here.
Ms. DeMizio? Mr. Fahey?
Here.
Ms. Spector?
Here.
Mr. Hunsinger?
Here.
Mr. Martins? Mr. Master-Batista? Dr. Shabilsky? And Mr. Morrison.
Here. Please rise for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
In accordance with the provisions of the New Jersey Open Public Meetings Act, be it hereby resolved that the board move into executive session to discuss confidential personnel and legal matters, after which action may be taken. It is expected that the matters discussed in executive session will be made public as soon as the need for confidentiality no longer exists. So I have a motion.
So moved.
Second. Great. All right, we are back in session. We will start with the reports and presentations. First up are the superintendent's comments.
I will keep these brief, as the reason you are all here is the main event tonight. This is one of my favorite meetings of the year. It's so nice to see all of you come out, and I really do appreciate you taking the time to come out and join us tonight. I know it's a rather busy time of year, especially for those of you that are seniors, so we really do enjoy having you. I do want to just do a brief recognition before we get to the main recognition for the evening. We have two student representatives that serve on the Board of Education. One of them, I believe, is preparing for leaving for college tonight, but we have one of them here with us, Miss Natalie Shabilsky, and she has been diligently attending our board meetings all year long and provides input when asked, shares student highlights and updates at our meetings, which she will be doing tonight. And so I just wanted to express the gratitude and appreciation of the entire board and Ms. Scheiderman, Mr. Stiles, and myself for joining us at our meetings, for your patience through some of our longer meetings. But we certainly do appreciate having a student voice and perspective, and we wish you all the best next year, and please just accept this as a small token of our appreciation. So thank you very much.
Right. I have no comments this evening. Mr. Stiles?
I have no comments, Mr. President.
Excellent. Ms. Chabilsky?
A few brief school updates. The community was invited to our WHRHS annual Spring Arts Festival June 5th through the 7th, which featured our students' artwork on display in the atrium and in the arts wing. On June 5th, the visual arts exhibit opened. Later in the evening, our students performed Shakespeare in the Park in the courtyard, drawing on scenes and monologues from Shakespeare's plays. On Tuesday, June 6th, our annual spring choral concert was held in the PAC with outstanding performances from our chorus and advanced chorus. June 7th concluded the Arts Festival with multiple short film screenings from 5:30 to 7 p.m. in the South Auditorium, followed by the annual spring orchestra and concert band performances in the PAC. Our three-day Arts Festival was enjoyed by all who attended. The senior prom was held at the Hyatt Regency in New Brunswick on Thursday, June 8th. It was a lovely evening of dining and dancing. Students and faculty enjoyed this memorable senior event. Dancing with the Teachers was held on Monday, June 12th, and was an enormous success. The evening included 14 acts, sports teams, special education students, administrative assistants, dance leaders, administration, and representatives from the English, math, history, special education, world language, science, art, physical education, and guidance departments all showed their dancing prowess on the stage in the PAC. In addition, a fan favorite was Mr. Stiles' interpretation of You Can't Stop the Beat. The fundraiser was for the family of our beloved Juan Carlos Cruz. Over $2,000 was raised. It was a fun and memorable evening that highlighted the strength and passion of our school community. And that's all.
Thank you, Natalie.
May I piggyback on that? That dance program was beyond wonderful. The enthusiasm of the students in recognizing their staff, the faculty up there. Yes, Mr. Stiles, you were wonderful. And then we had a ballerina wearing a tutu over his whatever
I think that was Mr.
trousers he was wearing. But the room was truly electric with enthusiasm. Of course, the cause was to raise money for our teacher who is no longer with us. And there was his little tiny infant that we all just melted when we looked at him. But it was quite a night, very special.
It was great.
Excellent. We'll move on to our recognition of retirees. Ms. Jewett.
So while I enjoy getting to recognize them, it's also a very sad moment because we are losing some very beloved members of our staff, and it's very fitting that we have so many students here when we get to do this, as I'm sure that they have touched many of your lives. We have 4 retirees this year, 2 of whom were able to join us tonight. So we do have board resolutions that I will read for each of them, and I will start off with the 2 that are not that were not able to join us this evening, and then I will move on to the 2 that are here, who I will ask to join me at the front of the room when I read your resolution. So I'm going to start off with Dr. Georgia Fasanik. This proclamation regarding Dr. Georgia Fasanik shall be read at the public meeting of the Watchung Hills Regional High School Board of Education on June 20th, 2017. Whereas Dr. Georgia Fasanik was first employed by Watchung Hills Regional High School in September 2004, and whereas she has been noted for her excellent teaching of science, and in particular chemistry and physics, and for her boundless patience and high academic standards, and whereas because of her expertise as a teacher, her knowledge of science, and ability to motivate all levels of students, she has been invaluable to the school as a whole. And whereas she is a highly respected educator throughout the school community who's above and beyond the call of duty sacrifice of her personal time to her students' needs, prepared them for the challenges of life and the highest levels of post-secondary academics. And whereas she has gone above and beyond providing one-on-one instruction with students. And whereas, after an outstanding career as a teacher who inspired her colleagues with a zeal for growth as an educator and who inspired her many students with her passionate engagement with her subject, she has decided to retire. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Watchung Hills Regional High School Board of Education extends its best wishes to Dr. Georgia Fasanik for a happy and healthy future and its appreciation for her dedicated service to the school. I know Mrs. Fechner is going up to usher you to the seats in the front, correct? There are plenty of seats down front, so I'll pause for a minute if you want to come and fill in.
They're afraid to be called on. They're afraid to be called on.
That's right.
Come on down, ladies.
So when I was in training, we were called on for penalized.
That's a smart check. That's right.
Plenty of leg room.
Have some cookies.
Okay, so now
And whereas, under responsibility, students participate in their own strengths and abilities and experience success. And whereas, by specializing throughout their career in intensive personalized instruction for students who struggle with academic reading and writing and guiding their students to accomplish more than they thought possible, served as a model of equity and excellence in meeting students' individual needs, and was chosen for recognition as WHRHS Teacher of the Year. And whereas so many of her students regard her as their favorite teacher, maintaining contact with her well beyond senior year of high school and into their adulthood. And whereas Ms. Nijewski is a valuable asset to the police department, served on selection and interview committees for new staff, as co-teacher and liaison to special education, as mentor to several new teachers, and functioned as a curriculum resource for new and experienced teachers alike. And whereas her commitment to students and colleagues extended beyond classroom, as she could often be found after school, meeting with students, planning with colleagues, or in the bleachers supporting her volleyball players, and she's always been a generous friend to colleagues. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Washington Hills Regional High School Board of Education extends its heartfelt gratitude to Kim Nijewski for her 37 years of devotion to our school, and upon retirement, wish her a most prosperous and healthy next stage of life. Next, we have Ms. Marlene Costa. This proclamation regarding Ms. Marlene Costa shall be read at the public meeting of the Washington Hills Regional High School Board of Education on June 20th, 2017. Ms. Marlene Costa was first employed by Washington Hills Regional High School in September 1992 as a teacher of elementary school. And whereas she became a coach and mentor in 1992 and continued for several years receiving her own three-sport varsity letters, coaching soccer, softball, and tennis, and was selected as Somerset County Tennis Coach of the Year in the fall of 1998. And whereas she was selected as Somerset County Tennis Coach of the Year in fall of 1998, and she became a guidance counselor in September 2001. And whereas because of her expertise as a coaching counselor, she became the go-to person for students with their academic and sports options.
My dad knows my dad.
And whereas she is a highly respected educator on the school community, who's above and beyond the call of duty and sacrifice of time as a counselor has prepared many students for the challenges of life. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Washington Hills Regional High School Board of Education extends its heartfelt gratitude and best wishes to our little Costa for a happy and healthy future, and its appreciation for the dedicated service to our school. The proclamations are really just a small expression of how much we appreciate how our educators contribute to the lives of everyone in school every day, to their colleagues, to the students. I know my life has been greatly enriched by four retirees, and they're going to be missed by everyone here, but their impression will last a lifetime ahead of us. So thank you.
Right, now moving on to student recognitions. You have some seats down front. We have front row seats, we have front rows.
They got freshmen to the front. You're a freshman in the front.
Right, so first up will be Chris Van Lee.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of 2016 Skyler Conference Tournament Champions Gymnastics Team is Brenna Anastario, Jessica Blocker, Lauren Cardone, Morgan Durant, Jessie Noble, Jenna Romano, Alexis Deacon, and Brianna Bennett. Congratulations to our conference champions gymnastics team. Next, our girls soccer team, 2016 Skyler Conference champions and Somerset County champions. Gianna Alfano, Jessica Carrieri, Melanie Cunha, Megan DePinto, Patty DePinto, Kaylee Scott, Amy Donovan, Nicole Antrup, Alexa Pereira, Chloe Pereira, Kelly Fitzgerald, Julia Piper, Alyssa Ignacio, Kayla Newton, Sarah Stella, Alexis Winslow, Sammy Spur, Sarah Swickley, Maya Tobin, Ariana Valenti, Sarah Wagner, and Lindsay Wall. Skyler Conference champions and Somerset County champions girls soccer. First, boys basketball. All conference honorable mention, Gavin DeFuria. All conference second team and all area honorable mention, Stephen Bressler.
Steve.
All conference first team and all area third team, Dan Pillsbury. Girls basketball, individual honors. Alyssa Killeen, all conference honorable mention. Jamie Balfour, all conference second team. Lex Santo, all conference second team. Jess Santo, all conference second team. Julia Cunningham, all conference first team. Group 4, first team. NJ.com and all area first team Courier News. Julie Cunningham is also the current school record holder for the most points scored for both boys and girls basketball. Now for girls basketball team honors, we have Skyler Conference champion for 2016 and 17. Elspeth Allen, David Belton, Caitlin Bonison, Sophia Chipetti, Julia Cunningham, Bellis Paterko, Kenneth Gray, Amy Hackett, Mahogany Jenkins, Alyssa Killeen, Erin McFadden, Madeline Murphy, Rachel Semnani, Alex Santo, Jess Santo, Ariana Valenti, and Emma Sutter. Our Skyline Conference champion girls basketball team. Now, the gold individual honors, full conference second team, Diana Klein, full conference second team, Kelly McKenna, and full conference first team, Ethan Goldring.
Who's making your
All conference second team, Michael Ramon. All conference first team, Kyle Whrhs. All conference first team, Alan Zhu. All conference first team and all state first team, Dominic Heiss. Girls fencing individual honors. All conference second team, Jenna Lesky. All conference second team, Julia Loud. All conference second team, Anika Schmidt. All conference first team, Amanda Solomon. All conference first team and all state second team, Brooks Danicki. We also have two team championships to recognize. The District 3 overall team championship, which consisted of Jacqueline Lee, Rachel Lee, Jenna Lesky, Martha Savia, Amanda Solomon, and Brooks Danicki.
Maybe she's here.
3 overall team champion. Being on the District 3 overall team championship, the following girl fencers also won the District 3 FA team championship. Caitlin Tarabenko, Julia Lau, and Anika Schmidt. Ice hockey, individual honors. All conference honorable mention, Matt Pyro. All public A, state all tournament team, second team, Mike Brady. First team, all public A, state all tournament first team, Ryan McHugh. First team, all public A, state all tournament first team, Zach Lindbergh. Now for our ice hockey team honors, they were the 2016-17 Holiday Classic tournament champions. Anthony Aquino, Mike Brady, Zach Cooper, Liam Dooley, Kyle Geddes, Zach Giamondo, Ethan Gottman, Jan Adewale, Dan Lee, Zach Lindenberg, Adam Van Pfizer, Jim Marino, Ryan Skew, Matt Fyler, Lexa Renzo, David Rushke, and Seth Rubin. Congratulations to our ice hockey team who were the Holiday Classic tournament champions and also went to the state championship. Someone just scored at the end. They made us feel proud. Congratulations. Now for the wrestling team championship, the 2016-17 Island Conference champions. Trey Ansnell, Tanner Ash, Nicholas Serralo, Calvin Davis, Edward Williams, Justin Hayward, Omar Ibrahim, Jason Conwell, Mark Larson, Dan Miller, Griffin Rocco, Joseph David Ross, Rob Som, Joe Senator, Jake Stasel, and Kyle Williams. Our Silent Conference champions, our wrestling team. How about a round of applause again?
Yeah, I think everyone's looking there. Yo, Ben, what are you doing? Person, where you going?
Is that okay? She's very, she'll be there together too. Yeah. Yeah. It's Tuesday. Okay, that's right. Thank you. All right, I'll let her, I'll have her remind you. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
guys after that,
Yes.
Better? U.S. Presidential Scholars. Presidential Scholars Program is established by the Executive Order of the President to recognize some of our nation's most distinguished graduating seniors for their accomplishments in many areas. A selection of approximately 4,000 original program candidates generally is made based on SAT and ACT scores. Each student's highest test score is identified and ranked from high to low. Approximately 20 females and 20 males are selected as candidates from each state. We are pleased to congratulate our students Michelle Shui, Joyce Xu, Karthik Urikan, Caroline Rucker, and Andrew Zhang, who were selected as candidates for this prestigious program. Congratulations. The National Merit Scholarship Program is an academic competition for recognition of scholarships. High school students enter the National Merit Program by taking the preliminary SAT National Merit Scholarship Qualifying Test. The test serves as initial screening of approximately 1.5 million entries each year, and by meeting published program entry and participation requirements. For the second straight year, all of our National Merit semifinalists were named as finalists. The finalists are Karthik Urikan, Natalie Kim, Daniel Lee, Jonathan Rich, Caroline Rucker, Michelle Shui, Gavin Van Skyver, Nicole Wang, Jen Yang, and Joyce Zhu. Governor's School of New Jersey. The Governor's School of New Jersey is a tuition-free summer residential program for high-achieving high school seniors who have an interest in STEM subjects. Currently, there are two programs, the Governor's School in the Sciences at Drew University and the Governor's School of Engineering and Technology at Rutgers. Diana Sirico was accepted to the Governor's School of Engineering and Technology. USA Biology Olympiad Competition is a premier biology competition for high school students in the United States, which enriches the life science education of nearly 10,000 talented students annually. Senior Daniel Lee performed extremely well in demonstrating his exceptional knowledge of the biology sciences, and he qualified as a semifinalist and is in the top 10% of students nationally who took the USA Biology Olympiad open exam. The U.S. National Chemistry Olympiad Program is a chemistry competition for high school students. Junior Olivia Zhu passed the local exam and is one of the top 1,000 high school chemistry students in the nation to take the National Chemistry Olympiad, a 3-part, 5-hour exam that includes a lab practical at Essex Community College, County College. Waxman Student Scholarship Program. Ishani Shah found several unknown genes in a species of duckweed through the Wakeman Student Scholarship Program. These sequences have been published on a scientific database that is accessible to researchers around the world. Ishani attended the Wakeman School Scholarship Program at Rutgers University over the summer and is now leading the Wakeman Molecular Biology Club at Watchung Hills High School. North Jersey Regional Science Fair is a high school science competition in which students present a wide variety of projects in science, technology, engineering, and math. The fair takes place every year at Rutgers and showcases the work of students from 10 counties in central and northern New Jersey. In the fields of math and computer science, Dile Trivedi won for his project Predicting Lung Cancer Onset Using Segmentation and Classification. He received an expense-paid trip to attend the 2017 Intel International Science Engineering Fair in Los Angeles. Dile's project also won the following category awards: first place in Mathematics and Computer Science, first place in ACM Computing Award, first place in Intel Computer Science Award, the Innovation Award, and Statistics Award Honorable Mention. The 2017 Intel International Science Engineering Fair, Dile's project won fourth place Grand Award in the Translational Medical Science category. The Regeneron Science Talent Search is the nation's most prestigious pre-college science competition. Students are selected based on their scientific research and also on the overall potential of future leaders of the scientific community. Senior Daniel Lee has been named one of the top 300 young scientists in the 76th Annual Science Talent Search for his research on electrical discharge and underwater gas bubbles. Congratulations, Daniel. Eagle Scouts. The fact that a boy is an Eagle Scout is always carried with a special significance. The award is a performance-based achievement whose standards have been well maintained over the years. They must pass specific tests that are organized by requirements and merit badges. One of the requirements includes a service project helpful to any religious institution, school, or the community. Representing Troop 56 in Middleton, Stephen Caparoso constructed stairs and a walkway in the Hicks track in Middleton. Representing Troop 56 in Millington, Joseph Connens designed and planned and assembled 14 outdoor stations at the cross at St. Vincent de Paul Parish in Sterling. Benjamin Mann built the bird blind in the Great Swamp and Bassett Bridge. Ryan Schuler built a sign and a bench at the Raptor Trust in Millington. Representing Troop 59 in Sterling, Jonathan Solden built a meditation tableau at St. Vincent de Paul Church in Sterling. Jeremiah Sullivan constructed a prayer path at the First Presbyterian Church in Sterling. Nicholas Haynes refurbished an outdoor classroom at Watchung Hills that had fallen into despair since Supersonic Sandy devastated New Jersey. Representing Troop 32 in Watchung, Logan Stiles built a prayer path at the Wilson Memorial Church. Joshua Schmidt restored the deserted village of Feltville, located in the Watchung Reservation. Representing Troop 228 in Warren, Michael Duncan created a boardwalk and portable benches at Warren Middle School. Karthik Irikem created an outdoor area for the preschool program at Watchung Hills High School. John Travato constructed a large patio picnic area, 2 8-foot-long stained picnic tables, and planted 9 bushes along the edge of the picnic area at Our Lady of the Mount Church. Michael Maloney created a 16 by 13 36 picnic area, and 3 picnic tables at his church. Peter Fogarty created a picnic area and picnic tables at the Mount Horeb United Methodist Church in Warren. Arjun Mahal made enhancements to the outdoor garden at Mount Horeb School in Warren. And Delon Monty constructed a trailhead and benches at Wagner Farm in Warren. Girl Scout Gold Award. Gold Scout Gold Award represents the highest achievement in Girl Scouting. Amy Eric Hornpitchen, Troop 56-896. Her project addressed the lack of social interaction opportunities for high school special education students by developing a multi-step bowling event and creating multiple types of templates so other students can create events for special education students. She also shared these templates with other schools so the program could be expanded. Allison Horvath, her project addressed the lack of interaction for patients in the Children's Specialized Hospital by building colorful bookshelves for 4 waiting rooms and filled them with books for every age group through a book drive. She also created a coloring book with a story line to make it a more interactive experience for kinesthetic learners. Boys and Girls State. Boys and Girls State is a week-long summer program held in June at Rider University and Georgia Ford University for high school juniors. It focuses on participation experience, in which the students engage in developing a mock government system to develop a model state. The program is run by the American Legion, and students are selected and sponsored after being interviewed by the American Legion, the Lions Club, the Elks Club, and Rotary Club. The following students were selected for participation: Jillian Ferrara, Demetra Chang, Robert Swam, Robert Nehmeyer, Freddie Hayek, Ashil Jabari, Andrew Luda, Thomas Hemsworth, Wyatt Neha, Michael Hopwood, Peter Bosco, and Renzo Mayhall. Rachel Flores, Aaron Bean, Sahil Patel, Adam Fogarty, Vamsi Desu, and Nick Spalding. New Jersey Science League. All public and private special schools in New Jersey are invited to participate in the Science League. Exams are given in the following areas: biology, chemistry, physics, and environmental science. Following students placed in the top 10% in their area. Biology 1, Manfin Naik and Maya Zhang. Biology 2, Michelle Swede, Zachary Young, and Jason Yee. Chemistry 1, Nilay Trivedi. Chemistry 2, Aaron Howe and Olivia Zhu. High school physics, Calvin Lee and Vincent Dye. Math League. Math League competed in the American Math Competition this year and had 4 students. Daniel Lee, Chris Hughes, Kevin Liu, and Vamsi Desu scored high enough to qualify for the American Invitational Mathematics exam. They performed well on the prestigious test and did not advance any further in the competition. Congratulations, Math League. Society of Women Engineers. Junior Clara Citrella was chosen by the science staff at WHRHS to receive the Certificate of Merit from the Society of Women Engineers. This award is given to a junior or senior at each high school who demonstrates high achievement in science and math and encourage them to pursue engineering as a career goal. Congratulations to Clara. National Economics Challenge. National Economics Challenge is the nation's most prestigious high school economics competition. Each year, over 10,000 students across the United States participate in the competition. This year was the first year Watchung Hills participated in the competition. Team 1, Kevin Huang, Jared Schwartz, Eris Ulaj, and Peter Wu took 7th place. Team 2, Nina Goliad, Ashil Javeri, Ryan Murray, and Forum Vaiga took 10th place. Congratulations. University of Delaware's Model UN Conference. On February 24th, 26th, Watchung Hills Model UN participated in the University of Delaware's Model UN Conference. After 3 days of debate, numerous midnight crises, and countless hours of research, 4 of our 23 delegates were recognized for their outstanding efforts in their individual committees. They are Brenda Goel, Best Delegate, representing Brazil. Suchir Guptajaran, Outstanding Delegate, representing Congo. Victoria Magali, Outstanding Delegate, representing Izvestia. Miriam Ivanishvili, Honorable Mention, representing Brazil. Junior Statesman of America, Winter Congress. Winter Congress is the biggest JSA event of the year that combines the Texans and the Mid-Atlantic region, about 1,400 students in Arlington, Virginia for the weekend. Thomas Hemsworth, R.B. Ulaj, and Arlen Ulaj all put in great performances and won Best Speaker Award in their individual debates in defense of their proposed bills at the Winter Congress of the JSA Winter Congress. Congratulations. FBLA, the Future Business Leaders of America Club, competed at the State Leadership Conference in Atlantic City on March 16th and 17th. Watchung Hills had 8 finalists at the state level, and they will be competing at the national level June 29th to July 2nd in Anaheim, California. Our 8 finalists are, in Management Decision Making, first place, Kevin Tang and Peter Wu. Business Ethics, third place, Reed Baltuch and Renzo Mahal. In Global Business, third place, Freddie Hayek, Sahil Patel, and Eris Ulaj. Coding and Programming, fourth place, Vamsi Desu. Somerset County Bar Association's mock trial competition. The mock trial team competed in the mock trial competition run by the New Jersey State Bar Foundation on February 1st. Local attorneys volunteered to act as judges in these trials. During the trial, they rule on objections, and after the trial, they score all the performances to decide a winner. Not only did our team win the Somerset County Finals, but also Kirti Adesumili won Best Attorney. The team consisted of Kirti Adesumili, Ashmi Chabiri, Debas Shokrani, Philip Dean, Amanda Nunez, Dimitra Chang, Grant Pilago, Megan Kurgis, Sean Coleman, and Miriam Ibn Shabal. Congratulations. Bernardsville Public Library Altered Book Contest. The library hosted its third annual Altered Book Contest as part of the statewide New Jersey Maker's Day on March 25th. An altered book is any book that has been made into an art object. Jenna Lesky entered the contest and won her the Merit Award, which is to commend any entry form on any category for overall artistic merit. Congratulations. The 7th Congressional District Art Competition. Each spring, a nationwide high school arts competition is sponsored by the members of the U.S. House of Representatives. The following students were selected by Congressman Leonard Lance to participate: Alyssa Inaccio, Jordan Weiland, Michaela Rebelio, Rebecca Hahn, Martina Cruz Mora, Natalie Zurich, Odalis Barahona, Sophia Sue, Fiona Mulvey, Anna Kaplan, and Ruchi Bisbal. Congratulations. 2017 Scholarship Art and Writing Awards. Scholarship Art and Writing Awards, a competition open to students in grades 7 through 12, recognizes the vision, ingenuity, and talent of today's team. Winners receive recognition at both the regional and national levels, and their pieces are published in the national catalog in the best teen writing. The recipients are Vivian Zhang, received the gold medal in Flash Fiction. Raymond Tang received the gold medal in the New York Life Award in Film and Animation. Edward Kai received the silver medal in photography, and Linda Yee received the silver medal in poetry. Congratulations. Bolshoi Ballet Summer Intensity. Victoria Pantagas was accepted into the world-famous Bolshoi Ballet Summer Intensity. This is a huge accomplishment. It was a rigorous process and audition. She'll be spending 3 weeks in Russia, living with a host family, training with some of the most famous ballet teachers, and learning their traditional ballet variation. Congratulations, Victoria. The New York University Italian Poetry Contest. On May 20th, 4 students from Professor Dunker's Italian 4 honors class competed in the Italian Poetry Contest at New York University, sponsored by the Association of Italian Teachers of New York. The students recited a dramatic poem that they had learned by heart for an Italian class assignment. In their challenging category, Annabelle Capo won first place prize, Emily Riccardi and Carrie Zhang tied for second place, and Julia Kesselman was awarded the third place prize. Congratulations to these hardworking Watchung Hill's Yearbook. Watchung Hill's Yearbook, Lenape, has been recognized for excellence and featured in the 2017 Jostin's Lookbook, celebrating the best of the best yearbook designs and coverage. Lenape Yearbook was selected from thousands of books across the country for their 2016 cover design. The students on the yearbook staff are Mackenzie Schuler, Jenny Yang, Emily Yang, Isla Kasu, Anna Seidel, Josh Hammer, Rita Verma, Brianna Vetter, Daria Monti, Diva Shokrani, Erin Bali, Jamie Linton, Michelle Yang, Natalie Helwat, and Susan Choi. Congratulations, guys. I'd also like to add that the yearbook did a phenomenal job creating the 2017 yearbook. Please check it out or get it at your local yearbook store. Congratulations, Ben. New Jersey All-State Choir. The purpose of the New Jersey All-State Choir is to provide a unique, worthwhile educational experience for member teachers and their best qualified local students in New Jersey high schools throughout the presentation of music literature at the highest quality under the direction of an outstanding conductor. The following Watchung Hill students have been selected for All-State Choir. Christine Tanko and Kyrie Anthony were selected for the All-State Women's Choir. William Johnson and William Broder were selected for the All-State Mixed Choir. The New Jersey All-State Orchestra. All-State Orchestra is a high-level statewide group which is comprised of students who have already auditioned and placed into a regional group. Catherine Kai participated in statewide auditions for over 250 string students on March 18th and was accepted to perform in the New Jersey All-State Orchestra, which performs annually for the NJPA November Convention in Atlantic City. Congratulations, Catherine. CJMEA Region 2 Concert Band Festival. The Wind Ensemble participated in the annual Region 2 Concert Band Festival organized by the CJMEA on March 23rd. Our Wind Ensemble competed this evening with the gold rating for the first time out for this event. They are on oboe, Jeremy Tweed. On piccolo, Ishika Agrawal. On flute, Catherine Liu, Lindsay Shi, Jessica Yang, and Sherilyn Zhu. On clarinet, Stella Fong, John Koblachuk, Emma Marsland, William Narayanan, Diana Sirico, Kate Tang, and Olivia Zhu. On alto clarinet, Caitlin Baraheko, bass clarinet, Hannah Stanicki, alto sax, Timothy Irodishiyami, Andrew Morrison, Brady Pillsbury, Emily McCarty, and Sanjay Sabaramanian. Tenor sax, Karthik Irikim, baritone sax, James Naraganan, and Brandon Tang. On horn, Hannah Bala, Tyler Hesbick, Carolyn Rucker, and Benjamin Watkins. On tuba, Ethan Marmalejos. On percussion, Shoilai Banjari, Pramit Kalikar, Craig Mandelbaum, Alexander Oberzat, and Annika Schmidt. This has been your presentation of the 2016-17 Co-Curricular Awards. Congratulations to all our accomplished students. Have a great summer, everyone. Any for efficiencies? All right, moving on. Let's start with the committee reports. First up. Chris, you ready? Communications.
Go back.
Going once.
Go back.
All right, she's ready. All right, Chris, what do you get order number 3?
I didn't know I was doing this one.
All right. So, the Education Committee met on May 31st and specifically discuss the services program. So, received an update on Director Marianne Sales. So we discussed the Reading Achievement Digital Platform pilot, which is in, so it started with 49 grade students. They each have a program that they're working on, and the goal is to improve their reading skills so that to narrow the achievement gap and to move them into general education. So this program will address the weaknesses of each particular student, will identify it, and the assignments will be geared towards their, what the weeks are, what they need to work on. We discussed an in-house program that would like to purchase to assist students struggling with emotional, behavioral, or substance issues. So the sales of that is a program called Care Plus and one called Effective School Solutions. And she explained the differences between the two, and she determined that Care Plus would better serve our needs. They will deal with students with a variety of issues, such as program will work with families, they'll train teachers, they're referred to outside agencies if necessary, so that this will provide more services as a benefit for our kids. And I believe that an RFP will be sent out and hope to implement the program in October. We discussed STEAM and Career Pathways, which is a program which Mr. Paul Bird, one of our teachers, has proposed with students. So it's divided into 4 components, and there would be one component offered each market area. And one could address digital processing, the students work on Excel and PowerPoint, and then there's number 2 would be makerspace. And the third component would be arts, graphic arts, Photoshop, and a web-based coding, which also students have to code. And then students also go out to work for half the day, and many of the work they do is in retail. And the purpose of work is to train students for other types of employment other than retail in this program, and I believe we'll be working on a budget for this over the summer. And then we discussed the structured learning experience for job coaching. So this is a program for our LLB students. It's a transition class. So students in a coach, they're working, and their strengths and weaknesses are adopted. And next year, we hope to start students that work outside of school, we'll hope to provide them employment opportunities in the school, and they work with PG and engagement, etc. And if it's asked about varying sales to attend one of our board meetings in September, I'm sure she can provide an update to the full board on special education programs. All right, I have some representative reports, and I'm going to take questions on special education programs.
Any questions? I just have a quick one regarding the RFP. Based on the fact that they've chosen that particular vendor, do you have a sense of they haven't really they chose the methodology that vendor uses, and that's part of within the RFP. It's open to any vendor out there. It's whatever. Board hasn't authorized the RFP to come together. What should that be? We have a sense of range of costs. Yeah, we're looking, I think it's going to be shy of somewhere between 90,000 and 140. You never know with an RFP, but I think that range. I know some of the other programs were north of it. Right. Yeah, we tried to scale it back since it's the first year. But we try to keep it within the extraordinary aid fund that we anticipate.
And that's specific about some of what this program will do. We have another program that we know of students who are school averse, and it's difficult to get them to stay in school. We're hoping that services that this program offers can help to bring them here and keep them here. And this way, well, right now, many students are in schools or in that district, so we benefit everyone across the board. And that's just one example of this program.
So we want to represent the board staff.
Right.
I just didn't know I was speaking. I'm Irish, I'm always ready.
Go ahead.
Some county School Board Association meeting on the 1st, and there was a special presentation on special education, and it was kind of basic concepts. It described the difference between an IEP and Section 504 accommodation. So, but then it was very specific, it went into examples. I thought it was an excellent program, and I think we all got a lot out of that. And Bob always urges everyone, and try to get out there and tell us council meetings when they do this type of training, so they do a great job. And, let's see, oh, and also, Ms. Morrison, the student line met with two representatives from the Education Association, it sued for a bargaining agreement. The Education Council is to meet so many times per year. So we discussed the Education Association 2017 climate survey. We were informed that the student received a copy of that survey. Ms. Morrison requested that the board also board members of the survey. So we'll get into specifics about what we discussed because we will all see the survey. And they also, strategically, that had questions on the strategic plan, specifically the flex time that was discussed at the meeting where the meetings where the strategic plan was presented. And they were wondering how the flex time, the intent is to have collaborative time with students and students work together, work with teachers. And so these teachers were just wondering how that would fit into our daily schedule and how it would affect teaching schedule better in their prep time, etc. So we think we're satisfied with this answer on that. It's a reorganization schedule. We're not taking anything away from them. We're not taking prep time. We're not taking away budget. And we also discussed the boosted club policy. This needs to be some understanding and input that field trip policy. Looking at the questions that we had on this boosted club policy. Be satisfied with what the intent of the board is in trying to enact this policy. And Ms. Barone and I attended the Spring School Law Forum on June 14th, sponsored by School Board Association, and topics. There was a legal update, there was an ethics update, we also discussed price notices at length, and I'm going to end there. I don't have any questions, but I don't know if Mr. Grove or anything he wants to add about it.
But this is one interesting thing about websites and ADA compliant websites.
And that's something that
So I thought,
this was addressing that now.
yeah, so,
We put up a new website and addressing it.
so I don't know if Lisa gave you the documentation. I actually, it might have been one of my higher ed journals, because there was a recent, several months ago, where
I think that I believe that the superintendent's received a lot of information regarding this, and that they're taking it back to the plan to make sure that the issues that were covered in the forum will be addressed by the.
Yeah, what I was saying is we were aware of this previously. Yeah, so I had actually already talked to Brian about it. So he had already checked with our vendor, and they're on top of it.
And that was just an interesting thing, I mean, in terms of practical information, you get.
I thought this was very practical. It's something that will, school board members get something out of this, but as I said, the school reform, it may be too simplistic for attorneys, but our attorneys present there. But anyway, that was an excellent program.
Any questions for any of Ms. Mazio's reports? If not, we'll go to Mr. Collins for the communications.
Right. So we met last week with Sandy Oakley and reviewed all of the survey that she went through in detail with all of the interested constituents in the community, teachers and seniors and township committee members, and as I said earlier, a cross-section of our communities. And I don't think that we thought anything in terms of strengths or weaknesses were a surprise. So, it's been suggested that maybe she can come to our board retreat and talk about next steps and how we as a board want to prioritize and implement and systematize, sort of moving forward with the next steps from here. John, do you have anything to add beyond that, do you think?
No, you said it pretty good. Yeah, I think I would say the same thing I'm saying. Some self-aware education have that certain steps.
I agree. Yeah. That's it. Any questions on that?
Excellent. The one report that I have, representative report, is based on the legislative day hosted by the New Jersey School Boards Association. The main topic of conversation, the central topic of conversation, is obviously the funding formula from the state and everything that's going on regarding school funding right now. I passed out to all of you a letter that I received this week from Senator Sweeney based on conversations that I and other board members had there. He outlines very clearly the level of underfunding that we've been undergoing for the past several years since 2010. And between the underfunding, the funding that they've taken back, we're underfunded in the past 7 years to the tune of over $10 million. That certainly has a significant impact on us. The legislature, the Senate, and the Assembly have come to an agreement for a new funding fix for the current, or for the upcoming school year that, if signed by the governor, and I underline if, would add about another $130,000 in state aid to the district, with their goal to get toward a more equitable funding formula, so that districts like ours that have been underfunded and other districts that may have been overfunded with reduced student enrollments, that they would find a way to equalize that information. So we'll just have to wait to see how the budget process finishes out to see if those extra funds actually come our way. But this will continue to be a point of discussion well beyond this budget cycle into the gubernatorial campaign and into the next administration. So continue to monitor it, and the school boards is out there certainly representing our interests on this particular issue. So, any questions? Great. Then moving on, this will be the first opportunity for public comment. The first public comment period will be limited to agenda items for this meeting only. The second public comment period will be open to any topic. All comments are limited to 5 minutes. Right, seeing none, board discussion, there are no items in board discussion. Does anyone have anything they wish to discuss? Retreat date. There was an email went out from Nina to everyone suggesting a retreat date in September. Did everyone get that notice?
I'll take your non-responses as either date is okay with everyone.
We have one board meeting on the 12th for the dates for the 6th, the subsequent.
Do we prefer one over the other?
Maybe the early one gives us an option to push back.
Push back. We'll start the 19th, that way we have a position. Okay, done.
All right, great. Next up is discussion of the addendum items. Are there any of the addendum items that anyone would like to discuss? Seeing none, we'll move into administration.
I'd like to move items A1 through A13.
All right, any discussion on any item? A1 through A13. Seeing none, we'll vote please, Mr. Sellers.
Ms. Burrow?
Yes.
Mr. Collins?
Yes.
Mr. Nizio?
Yes.
Mr. Fahey?
Yes.
Mrs. Becker?
Yes.
Mr. Hunsinger? Yes. Dr. Shabilsky?
Yes.
Mr. Morris?
Yes.
I'd like to move item B1.
Discussion? Seeing none, roll call vote, Mr. Stiles.
Ms. Burrow?
Yes.
Mr. Collins?
Yes.
Ms. Zia?
Yes.
Mr. Fahey? Yes. Mr. Spector?
Yes.
Mr. Hunsaker? Yes. Dr. Schimbowski?
Yes.
Mr. Morrow?
Yes.
I'd like to move items C1 through C41.
Second.
Any items for discussion? Seeing none, roll call vote, please.
Ms. Burrow?
Yes.
Mr. Collins?
Yes.
Ms. Zia?
Yes.
Mr. Fahey? Yes. Mr. Spector?
Yes.
Mr. Hunsaker? Yes. Dr. Schimbowski?
Yes.
And Mr. Morrow?
Yes to all, but no on C2.
You mean D?
Okay. C2, right? Yeah, no, no on C2.
This is thinking ahead.
Like you did.
Yeah. And then also no on C8 for financial considerations. Yes to all of those. Motion carries.
I'd like to move items D1 through D33.
Discussion. Seeing none, roll call vote, Mr. Stiles.
Ms. Burrow?
Yes.
Mr. Collins?
Yes.
Ms. Zia? Mr. Fahey?
Yes.
Mr. Spector? Yes. Mr. Hunsaker? Yes. Dr. Schimbowski?
Yes.
And Mr. Morrow?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Excellent. This is the second opportunity for public comment. Seeing none, other business.
Everybody needs to do the evaluation of superintendent, but it's not done yet. Please. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, contact Winter and I'm gonna file it all. Okay, as board president, I just wanted to know, what I did was, when I did the small bill, I got it, we got all, everybody's evaluation.
Yep.
I met with our friends in JSBA, representative about them first. Then what I did was I, had prior evaluations of those, had the, in terms of the summary that was done before. I believe there's one summary that's been shared with me, my shared drive. And then wrote a summary back, but also on some of them, and then wrote a new summary. Then discussed it with the board, then discussed it with the superintendent. Is that the procedure we're doing?
I mean, that's not, we didn't follow that way exactly. What happened once all the information was completed, it was consolidated. Once we had the consolidated report, we met as a board, and so I actually handled it almost as a committee of the whole.
Okay.
And then at that point in time, we would then determine what was representative, because the numbers basically shook out. We would determine what were the comments representative of the evaluation. Once that was done, a report was written, then we would meet with the superintendent at that time.
Okay, so before I do a summary, you would be,
Yes.
okay. So what are our target dates? The dates to get this done?
July 1st was the target date when it was actually due.
Okay, to meet with like July 1st.
That's what the requirement is, we haven't hit it yet.
All right, so let's say that if everybody is done by June 26th with their evaluation, by doing their evaluations, and giving you like 3 or 4 more days, I will then meet with Glenn, we can talk, you can get all of everything. I mean, you can just, when I say meet with me, I'm trying to meet. And then, for the board to meet then, we have to do this in the next executive session. We're not having a meeting.
In July.
Okay, so we will meet then, in exec about that, is that the plan?
If we're able to, that would be the plan, yes.
Okay. And then after that, all right, so sometime by the end of July. Okay, I just wanted to kind of get it in mind.
Great. Any other business? Motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Thank you.